Alright, so the Powermill has won the first two tests. Let's have a look at the third one, nut butters. So I've got here a mixture of some almonds which we've dehydrated, or soaked and then dehydrated to make them crunchy again, and a few Brazil nuts as well. Now I'm going to clearly need to work this blender with the tamper to try and get this all mixing around, and let's see what happens. Now this is interesting. I haven't compared these two machines for this particular task. Now working the Powermill with the tamper, we've got nut butter quite quickly, which I wasn't expecting for that quantity, so I'm actually very impressed. I normally make my nut butter in this machine. Wow, it's really delicious, creamy, smooth. It's also very warm. So another difference obviously between these two machines is if you're going to be blending something for a long period of time without water in particular, this machine is going to heat it up. In fact, they advertise this machine as being able to make soup. If you put a small amount of pumpkin and water in there, it will cook it. There'll be steam coming off it. Now I don't recommend you do that because it defeats the purpose of living foods, cooking foods. So if something has to be blended for a long period of time, ideally you want to use this machine here if you don't need it pureed. Now, it's quite warm, it's not hot, and I'm very impressed. I expected this machine to win, but the Powermill's actually won. I'm going to keep this going, and we'll see how long it takes to turn this into butter. So you can see it's starting to form butter there. The Magimix has made its butter. It probably took about 1 or maybe 2 minutes longer than the Powermill, and I didn't have to work it. So if you just want to leave it in and walk away, this is an easier way of doing it. It's equally as delicious, and it's not as warm. It hasn't been heated as much as in this. So I normally go with this machine. I was impressed with actually how I didn't expect the Powermill to perform so well with that amount of nuts. I thought with a small amount, no problem. So you've got two options there for nut butters. The winner in speed, if you're wanting to make it quickly and help it along, is the Powermill. Though if you're wanting to keep the temperature down and you want to just walk away and just leave it a little bit longer, then the Magimix is the better option for making a nut butter. Beautiful, isn't that great? Most nuts will convert to butter in these machines, so it's a really good thing to know and a great addition to your skills in the kitchen.